Okay, welcome back everyone. Hope your day is going well. Hope it hasn't been too rough. We are starting the Brew Barons. We're gonna see how hard this is. We're just gonna play it on normal. It looks pretty fun. It's a flying game. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Let's see if it'll let me do that. Cool. Ooh, okay, yeah, so collect as many brew recipes as we can.
Welcome to the sun-bathed islands of the Adley Bay. At the middle of these warm waters sits the capital, Veli, the largest among all other cities in the bay and a true sight to behold. Rich in natural resources, bountiful fishing and favorable soil, the Adley Bay has boomed into a bustling paradise with boats coming and going with product in tow. Seaplanes and flying boats, an aeronautical invention only a few decades old and growing in popularity. Those brave enough to pilot a plane tend to do so for an occupational or economical advantage, while others, for crooked reasons. Brew pirates, backwater bootleggers. They taint these lands in choking smog, plunder ingredients, and steal from the peaceful locals to forcefully sustain their brewing monopoly. The pirates operate in secrecy from the surrounding landmass of the Marieth and Delholdin nations. Their presence expands, forcing their brews as they rove freely and unchallenged. That was until two unlikely heroes stepped forward. Nigel, a flunky from the Marieth Flight Academy. Undeterred, Nigel refuses to give up on his dream of becoming a career pilot. With very little flight hours on his record, he's eager to find anyone that will fly with him. And Francie, the daughter of a successful merchant in the Marieth capital. When she learned of her father's shop being ransacked by the pirates for goods used in their brewing production, she vowed to help protect the bay and return what was stolen. In this time of turmoil, our unlikely heroes unite under one banner and one name. Henceforth, the Brew Barons came to be.
Nice. After traveling, the plane takes some time to slow down and maneuver normally again. Oh, okay. So is it like coming out of a sprint almost? Or like fast travel? Here's a composer.
All right, we're here. The city of Veli. The last remaining location in the bay that still shines bright with opportunity.
Does it not have auto?
Huh. Not a bad place to start a brewing enterprise. I hope the locals won't mind us setting up shop here.
Some may be wary, but I'm sure we can sway minds and gather support if we can produce quality brews people actually like.
Alright then. Let's do this. I just wish we had enough money left over from the renovations to buy a better seaplane. The salesman may have swindled us with this junker.
Ooh, here we go.
How about that? She floats! As I knew it would. Now before you head off, just a reminder to keep your speed low when entering or exiting any harbors.
Okay.
Harbors often have plenty of boats and obstacles that can cause some real harm to you and your plane if you're not careful, so just keep your throttle low and you'll do fine.
I'm more concerned about the illuminated rust holes shining up through the floor.
Rust? Just think of it as weight reduction. Anyhow, remember what I said. Oh, and try not to fly too high. That engine has carburetor issues. Bye-bye now.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy. Well, let's see what this thing can do. I'll give you a quick refresher on the plane controls and instruments.
Sounds good.
Great, let's start.
This is our fuel gauge. We have
Okay.
a full tank at the moment and shouldn't need to refuel for a while. Oh, and one role of the co-pilot is to give regular notifications on fuel levels.
Okay.
This meter represents the plane's cargo capacity. And currently, we aren't carrying anything. Take note that a heavily loaded plane will become a bit more sluggish in handling and speed.
Okay, gotcha.
Highlighted here is our compass, attitude indicator, speed display, and altitude display.
Oh, jeez, I cannot see that speed. Altitude, okay. Compass, I see compass. Altitude indicator. Up there, okay. Speed display and altitude display, okay.
This is the engine throttle. Hold the throttle input to gradually raise or lower the plane speed. The throttle amount will remain fixed at that location when released. Just remember to lower your throttle when you want to slow down or stop.
I kinda don't like that, but we'll see if I can change that later.
The red portion of the throttle bar represents sustained engine damage. Damage will limit engine performance. Below that is the plane health bar. From the looks of it, our plane currently sits around quarter health with reduced engine performance.
Oh, jeez.
Next to the throttle bar is the propeller pitch toggle. Simply put, you can invert your propeller angle and make the plane traverse either forwards or reverse. You would only want to use this if the plane gets snagged or stuck.
Okay.
And finally, steering the plane. On water, our direction is controlled by using the rudder.
Okay, I need to swap the R2 and L2. Or R1 L2 stuff.
Taking off is controlled by the elevators, which are kind of broken right now. But I should note it can be helpful to pitch down while trolling on water for a little extra stability.
Okay.
It's coming back to me now. I recall the ignition button has to be held for several seconds in order to fire the engine up.
Okay.
That's right. Hold the ignition button to start up the plane. Apply some throttle and follow the ring markers. They will lead us to the brewery.
Okay. Before we do that, I need to change that settings real quick. Controls. Oh my god. Cursor, no. Cursor autopilot. Oh my god. How do I... Controller, wireless 1. Plane controls. Where is... Okay, here we go. Throttle up. Replace. First 0 sticks nexus. Replace. Okay, throttle down. Replace. Okay, now I need, okay, reverse is fine, dock, whatever, action cycle, no, where's my L1, R1's at? Yeah, see this stuff. Oh shoot, wait, did the rudder, did the other stuff go away? Okay, so rudder right is R1, rudder left, L1. Resume, okay. Let's do a little bit. Ooh. Okay, yeah. That's what I like. Go back a little bit. What the
Am I seeing that
fuck?
wrong? Does that plane have no wings?
Oh, 1 second. Okay. R3 is inverted. I do not like that. Controls. Jeez. Let me go. Plane controls. 1 second. Controller left stick is fine. I need sensitivity. Throttle sensitivity. Cursor sensitivity. No, I need joystick sensitivity, man. That thing is crazy. Okay. Cursor, okay. Can can the sensitivity be... Okay, cursor, here we go. Yeah, cursor sensitivity, let's lower that down. Also throttle sensitivity. Maybe down a little bit. I don't need to go too fast. Okay, let's see how it works now. Okay, there we go, okay.
Huh. Are they
Way
really
better.
flying in that thing?
I like that, okay. Jesus, that is a...
Is this some kind of joke? Look at the state of that seaplane.
Okay.
That engine sounds like it's dying. I hope they get to wherever they're going. And soon.
Okay.
Whoa! Check out that plane. I suppose they're moving it off to the wrecker.
Okay. I need to invert it though. How do I do that? Controls, cursor, autopilot off, manual stick, tuning, feel good. Autofire, no. How do I invert said controls? Oh, maybe if I do... Oh, this, yep. Cursor vertical invert. So now, up it... Okay, yeah, there we go. Jesus! Okay. This is like a super calibration thing. Jesus Christ. Controls, yeah. Keyboard pitch raw, yaw sensitivity. Let's... Can we put it there? Okay, so now what happens if I do this? I mean, that is crazy. I guess it's keyboard, not... Jesus. Is throttle sensitivity the same as my yaw and pitch? Oh, no. Yeah, it actually is. It is. I mean, it's still intense, but not as bad. So, your throttle sensitivity is also your yaw. Okay. Good to know. I mean, maybe turn this down too. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, why does that seem so... Maybe I'm just getting better at not pressing it too hard. Oh yeah, you hold it down a little bit. Never mind, it just goes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna leave it like that for now. Oh, I'll get used to it. This is fine.
We've arrived at the brewery.
God.
Welcome to our new base of operations.
We own all 3 floors? Huh.
Yep, it may look
sorry.
a little rundown right now, but it's just a matter of time before we turn this place into a grand establishment that strikes down the pirates' monopoly for good. The second floor contains the actual brewery, while the third floor sits mostly empty, waiting to be converted into a bar. And last, there's our plane hangar that resides at the bottom. See this golden square? This indicates a dockable location. This particular one will take us directly into our hangar.
Okay.
Always reduce your speed when maneuvering into a dockable location. Otherwise, you run the risk of overshooting and possibly crash.
Okay.
Got it. Now that we're here, let's get this plane inside and fix it up.
Okay.
Welcome to the hangar. Let's jump right into the basics.
Okay.
Before we go any further, let's get this plane fixed up. In order to modify the plane, we must first fix up the structural damage.
Okay.
You can do so by opening the repair tab located on the plane information panel. Once opened, move the slider all the way to the right to repair all damage and accept the purchase.
Repair. All the way to the right costs 2 gold.
Now that the structural damage is repaired, we can construct some new wings. Start by
Okay.
opening the Modify tab.
Okay. Wings. Purchase. Okay, for 1 gold. Oh, I see our stuff at the top now. 1 gold, 15 silver, and 5 gears.
We're going to exchange a few bottles of old cider I have for a valuable piece of plane equipment. Let's start by moving all the bottles of cider from the brewery inventory into the plane inventory.
Okay. Transfer to plane. All of them.
The cider is now loaded in the plane's cargo space. It looks like we're all set.
Okay.
Right. Let's head out. You can undock from the exit menu shown here.
And exit. Okay. The rudder control is crazy.
Oil, flaps, rudder. All meters look good. Ready for the maiden flight?
You betcha. You can see we now have a delivery contract located in the upper right.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I see it way over there.
The bar is located within eye range, just on the opposing side of the city.
Okay.
Take note of the gold docking square and small pier. Pilots should always plan their dock entry route and exit route ahead of time.
Okay.
You'll want to avoid approaching the pier head-on. You will almost certainly crash if you're traveling too quickly.
Sounds good.
Instead, approach a pier from a perpendicular angle. This presents the safest way to dock at a pier, and also makes for an easy exit.
Okay.
To help you approach at the correct angle, I've placed a series of rings. When you're ready, just follow them, and they will safely guide us to the delivery point.
Okay.
Use a little throttle and rudder to steer to the direction you want to take off, then speed up. Once you reach around 50 knots, pull back lightly on the pitch control to take off. Once you're in the air, you can use the rudder to make small turns, or the ailerons to bank and make larger turns.
Okay. Okay, we're in the air. Okay, well, okay, in the air, the rudder turn is pretty good. Okay. Okay, we're handling okay. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Set 30% throttle now.
30%? Oh, that is cool that you can, yeah, once the rudder's on the, once you're on the water, your rudder...
Reduce your speed. Slowly enter the final ring.
Okay. I want to speed up a little bit. Let's cut it.
There! That didn't take long at all. See this animated symbol? This means we're in a dockable location. When the dock input is pressed, it will bring up the docking menu. You can press the dock button now.
Okay. Dock. Enter bar.
The floor is sticky. A bit of a dive, ain't it? What self-respecting person would drink in such a place? I'm sure the bar we build will be way better.
Shh. Keep your voice down. The bar owner is coming this way.
Hey, a couple of new faces. Take a seat wherever you wish.
Hi. We're not here to drink. I overheard that your establishment was low on stock and you're willing to exchange for some old plane equipment for more.
Ah, I see you caught my ad in the paper. Is that cider? Great. You have a deal. But be careful with that plane equipment. Hydro aviation can be pretty dangerous in the hands of a novice.
Wait, what? We're toying with hydropropulsion? You've got to be kidding me. I don't know if I can endure such force.
Oh, it's not just hydropropulsion, hydroprojectiles too. But relax. I'm sure we'll be fine in your capable hands. Besides, we'll need an advantage if we're going to stand up to those pirates.
I can see you two have some grand plans on the horizon. That and your unsightly plane parked outside. Come, I'll help you rig up the equipment.
Okay, what hydro munition?
One more adjustment here. And done. You're now set up to boost through the sky with a torrent of high-pressure water blasting behind you.
Oh, God.
You're also able to shoot water projectiles in front of you.
Sounds good. There's ingredients scattered throughout the bay that we could collect and craft into all sorts of unique brews. Though first things first, we should cover the basics of plane abilities.
Okay.
Above the compass is the plane's ability bar. It displays the currently equipped ability and water meter. Plane abilities consume water from this meter when activated.
Okay.
Let's start by testing out the water boosting ability. It's great for hopping island to island at rapid speeds or gaining high altitude quickly.
Okay.
To use the ability, we must first refill the water tank. This will happen automatically when we are close to the water and traveling at around 40 knots or more.
Okay.
Once we have enough water, we can use the ability by pressing the primary ability input.
So X. Okay.
Let's start by following the rings and getting into position. Once we're in position, I will give you the signal to hold down the boost ability and keep it held down.
Oh, God, okay.
Okay, boost now. Hold down the boost ability and don't let go.
Holy crap, okay. Oh my gosh.
Nigel, are you okay? You look a bit queasy.
Whoa.
That was intense.
Check it out. We have a view of the whole island from up here. There's small clusters of apple trees all around. We can try collecting those for our brews.
Okay.
Shoot the apple trees with your water projectiles to knock their fruit off and swoop in to collect them. If a tree runs out of apples, move on to another. A depleted tree will grow back after several days elapse. You can switch to the water gun by cycling the primary ability.
Okay, so our X is to fire, which is how it is in Ace Combat, so that's fine.
Head back down to a lower altitude when you're ready and test out the water projectiles.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Let's not forget to refill the water tank when necessary and stay within range of the island. Now let's collect 100 apples.
Jeez, okay. Jeez. This sounds crazy. Okay, I think I see some right there. How far away we gotta be? Okay. Oh, I see some apple trees right there. Oh, there is arc. Oh, we're out of water. I feel like we kind of need to go a little bit faster. Kind of lost some airspeed there. And we're going pretty quick, actually. I would prefer a little bit so that noise is not doing the thing, but okay, real quick, can I change the color of the speed and altitude? Text size, maybe make it a 1.5. Oh, well, that automatically helps me. Pirate activity, that's fine. Water quality, yeah, all that's fine. I don't think I can change the... Let's just do this. Let's go settings again. General. We already have that. I don't think I can change the color texture. Controls. No, it's an animated text. What does that mean? Home indicator, instrument, dialogue UI, text size. Oh wait, instrument location. What if I did bottom? Ooh, okay. Top. That's actually a little bit better, I think, right? Do we like top or bottom more? Top. I think top. That way I know that's my gauge to look at there. Okay, that's good. Home indicator, okay, that's fine. Text size, power to everything else seems fine. Camera. Motion training. I'm trying to see if there's any like UI stuff. I don't see anything. We'll just resume for now. That's fine. Okay. Thank goodness there's no collision damage.
There we go.
Oh, we got
That's 100 apples loaded in the plane.
Okay.
Next we can head back to the brewery to process the apples. I'll place a marker to remind us where the hangar is located.
Sure, right there. Okay, let's go in. The gloves are kind of off here. How slow should we be before we land? Like 30. Woo! Let me go a little bit slower. If I kill the engines right here, how quickly does it slow? We'll travel a little bit. Oh, okay. It's definitely gonna get some getting used to, but it should, that's fine.
Back home in one piece and a cargo hull full of apples. Let's head up to the second floor brewery. You can access it from the exit menu.
Okay. Brewery.
The first thing we need to do is move the apples from the plain brewery. You can open the inventory tab to make the transfer.
Inventory. Move that to the brewery, please.
Great. Now that the apples are available to be processed, I can quickly explain the brewery menus.
Okay.
Let's start by opening the Create menu. The large metal pot is where we will blend all our ingredients. Highlighted is the brewery pot interface. It's used to measure percentage ratios of ingredients dispensed into the blending pot.
Jeez.
It's important to know that only the top 3 ingredients in the pot of a sufficient quantity will count towards your brew outcome. So don't go throwing in a whole slew of different ingredients in. It won't do you much good.
Okay.
Now the fun part. This is the ingredient wheel. It allows you to cycle through all of the ingredients that have been placed in the brewery inventory. Let's hold the dispense button to drop all 100 apples into the pot. The ingredients will blend once a total of 100 units are dispensed. Next, we'll add yeast to the mixture, which will convert into alcohol. The more yeast you add will result in a higher alcohol content, but will never exceed its maximum alcohol potential.
Okay.
You can add yeast by holding down and releasing the scoop button. The longer the hold, the more yeast will be added. The process of adding yeast will stop if you hit the end button, or if the alcohol content of your pot reaches its max potential.
What should I do? End.
Next, we'll process the mixture. We can ferment, which will produce a higher yield of drinks with a low value and alcohol percentage. Or we can ferment and distill, which will produce lower yield with a higher value product and alcohol percentage.
Okay, let's just ferment for now.
Take note that each method will produce a different type of brew. In this case, our apple mixture can either become a cider or a brandy depending on which method is taken. Let's choose fermenting and let the Brew-O-Matic work its magic.
I have a funny feeling that the dialogue in this game is AI generated a little bit. Or like the voice acting. Just by the way that they're talking.
Presto! Our mixture has now been turned into a cider. This particular brew turned out a little basic, though no worries. Next time we can try crafting a brew with multiple ingredients to produce a better product.
Okay.
From here we can discard or bottle the brew. Let's select bottle to continue.
Can do.
We can start to customize our product to our liking. We can change the bottle appearance and rename the product to anything we'd like. When you're happy with the design, you can press the finish button.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Bland apple cider. Ooh. Let's call it Begin Beginning apple cider. There we go. Oh, and we can do different types. Beginning apple cider. Oh, that's actually really cool that we can do all these different ones. We'll do that, that's fine. Ooh. Nothing too crazy. I think for ciders, what do we want for a cider? For all of our ciders, I feel like we should have something. Not that. You know what? For now, let's do that. For the whole bottle. Oh, we can have different types. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. I think that's fine for just beginning apple cider. I think that's pretty good. Oh shit. Oops. Bottle weathering. Oh, if you want to see how. Oh no. We're good. I think finish. Should it have a brand on it? Like, should it have a... like something? So, I mean, this is what all of our ciders will have. This is what every single type of cider. Like, nothing too crazy, you know? Like, it's a cider. Nothing like fancy. Let's do this. Classic taste. Just a good old-fashioned, but I don't like the cork. I feel like that's more for a wine. If we want a cider... yeah, like... definitely not a cork. Maybe, yeah, just like a cap. So classic taste, and not even that kind of bottle. Like, can we have a... no, that's more like rumish. No, not that. They don't really have a whole lot of those. That almost looks like soda-ish. Like, that just feels like... there is that. That feels... see, like, we have... wait, what's the starting one? The starting one is this, which looks pretty generic. This could be like a wine bottle. Okay, I think this one's good for ciders. Okay, I like that. That's what our cider is going to look like. The beginning apple cider. Or maybe we shouldn't call it beginning. We'll call it Barons Red Apple Cider. There we go. Okay, I like it. So it'll slowly get better, but that's what our cider bottle will look like. Unless we get more, you know, customization options. But that's what it'll look like.
Our new cider brew will now appear under the My Products menu. This menu is used to produce more units of any branded brews you've already crafted. Should a client request a branded brew that's out of stock, you can open this menu to produce more if you have sufficient ingredients.
Okay.
There's one last step. Seeing as we have no client contracts requesting cider, we can stock the cider at our own bar, which we need to set up first. Let's head up to the top floor by accessing the exit menu.
Okay, let's go to the bar.
Let's start by choosing a theme for our bar. You can do so by opening the design panel.
Okay, design. Okay. We have classic, art, Victorian. Ooh, noir. We're probably going to do that one, but I just want to see what else they have. Forge. So classic, noir, Victorian, art. Nah, I want that noir. There we go. Yeah. Select.
Next, let's think of a good name for the bar. Maybe a name that portrays an establishment of sophistication and class? I'll leave that up to you. The choice is yours.
Ooh. The Night Baron. I like it. Okay, just Noir and Baron, pretty much. Okay, floor plan. We have that. Okay. This, where it's got those tables. Floor plan 3. Ooh, nah. Is that what we originally had? Yeah, so there's 3. Oh, so this is how we want stuff laid out. So we have that where they walk up and it's there. I don't like that. That's above the bar itself over there. That's also above the bar. And the bar is off to the side, but it's kind of open. I think I like this one a little bit more. Chairs. We want curved, rigid, cushioned, checkered, stump. I also can't really see the chairs very well. Stools. I want comfort, so I kind of like those for the stools. Kind of that for the chairs, right? No, those would be a bitch to clean. But it's about comfort, okay. Lights. Okay. Ooh. I think I like these more. Walls. I can't see. Oh, wait. Oh, I see them now. Okay. So we have brick, walnut, brick, brick 4. Ooh, I like that. Wood stain, walnut, hickory, cedar, mahogany, chestnut, ash. I like ash, I think. Metal stain, silver slates, brass, gold, iron, tanned silver, slate, copper, brass. Kind of like that slate. Environment, non-smoking. You can have a little smoke, that's fine.
That's an interesting choice. It's different. Fortunately, we can always change it later.
Oh.
Now with the bar all set up, we'll want to stock our cider so it can be slowly sold over time. You can open the inventory and make the brew transfer.
Yeah, we'll do smoking, that's fine. It's noir stuff. Okay. Yeah, the Night Baron. Oh, I like it. Okay. Now what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go... Oh, shit. How do I get to the... There we go, okay. So transfer this to the bar. We wanted all of it to the bar, right?
There. We're now open for business. Be sure to keep the bar stocked with brews that suit our chosen theme. In doing so, we'll help keep our patrons happy.
Okay.
Right. It looks like we're all set and ready to finally start this. Let's get out there and explore. Make connections, collect ingredients, and grow our brewing enterprise.
Bar. You know what customize the bar in appearance, you liking it. Just floor plans, colors, scenes, okay. Brewing, the Hangar, and explore.
It looks like we have our first customer already. I suppose the word gets around fast in these sleepy places. If you want to talk to them, do so by clicking the gossip menu and selecting them.
Okay. Gossip. Let's talk to him first.
I'm Francie, one of the proprietors of this new establishment. You look a bit troubled, almost like you need a drink.
You can say that again. I'm Farmer Gus of the Island Farmers Association, though perhaps not for much longer. Those pirate ships and submarines won't let any of our cargo vessels through, so now our produce just goes unharvested in the fields.
I know your pain. So too has my father's business been disrupted. That's one reason why I'm here in the Bay, to see if I can help break up their monopoly that has affected so many of us.
Well, that's good to hear. Taking out their naval divisions would be a great start, but be careful. They look pretty dangerous. In the meantime, just help yourself to any of the crops in the fields around here. There are a couple of different types, so if you need to know any more about them, just ask. We're also short on farmhands. Most quit in fear. So I'll take any spare crops you have on hand and reward a few coin in return.
Okay. Ask about... ask about water
plants can be found in the shallow waters around the islands. They're a bit easier to spot in the daylight and from a high aerial perspective looking downward. I've also heard there's a plane part you can buy to help locate them. Water plants can only be dislodged with an underwater disruption, like a water bomb. Once bombed, the ingredients will rise to the surface where you can collect them. It may be manageable with a light plane, however, heavy planes are a bit more suitable for this task.
Okay, ask about wheat.
Wheat grows in the fields around here. Pilots can perform an arrow harvesting maneuver with their propellers by flying through the fields. But just be careful not to hit the ground.
Okay.
There are different types of wheat to be found in the islands. As you travel further out, the wheat becomes tougher to cut, so you will need to upgrade your propeller. But for the islands around here, your current propeller will be fine.
Okay. What about farm plants?
Gopher potatoes are cultivated in the nearby fields. They can be harvested from the air, but they are too deeply rooted for your water gun to be effective.
Okay.
I can give you my old water bombing equipment for your plane. With a carefully placed bomb, you should be able to dislodge the potatoes and collect them. There are other ingredients planted in the fields in the outer islands, but you will need to upgrade your bomb to dislodge them.
Okay, what about air ingredients?
Air ingredients can be found in the skies, but only over a few of the islands. They're constantly drifting with the winds, so you might need to circle the island as you search for them. Your plane is equipped with a filter that can harvest them. Some air ingredients on the outer islands are very fine in size, and will require a filtration upgrade before they can be collected.
Okay. Goodbye. I guess talk to her.
Welcome to the grand opening of our bar. Can I offer...
1 second, okay.
I'm Inspector Ruslana, Chief of Police and Brewing Standards Inspector for the City of Valais. I was the one that approved your permit application. So, I'm just here to make sure everything is in order as you open for business.
Well then, consider it on the house for esteemed members of the law enforcement community.
I really shouldn't since I'm on duty, but I suppose just this once.
Wow. Baron's Rebel Cider quality. Okay, here you go.
Thank you. Let's see how this tastes.
Probably pretty bad.
Bland and tasteless.
Yep.
I don't think you'll stay in business for long if you keep serving drinks like this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. How can we make less boring drinks?
Dang, she sounds super AI.
Your drinks will be more interesting if you add different ingredients, but be careful to get the proportions right, or it will just come out like sludge.
Oh, okay, good to know. What do you know about the pirates?
That outfit is causing me problems. They pose as a legitimate brewing company, but they've been using strong-arm tactics and intimidation to coerce the local bars to stock their products, which are garbage, by the way. I've managed to keep things in check around here, but in the outer islands, I've heard they have an absolute monopoly. So be warned that if you compete with them, you need to be prepared for a fight.
Okay. How can we better grow our establishment?
You could invest into bar and brewery upgrades for greater returns.
Okay.
Or you can invest into your plane to pull off more efficient deliveries, battle pirates, or complete quests, to name a few. It's really up to you how you'd like to grow your company.
Gotcha. Can I offer you another drink?
I still haven't gotten the awful taste of that last one out of my mouth yet. So, no thank you.
Rude. Goodbye. Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's just go to the hangar real quick. We're good there. We're all fueled up. Create... Oh, no. Modify what I'd like to do. Wings, those are fine. Platoons, engine, propeller, ornament, equipment. Oh, this is all the different stuff. Oh, we can't change this stuff. Okay, cool. Okay. First things first, primary. I'm thinking... Yeah, we match... Well, the thing is with the Baron, though, is that the Red Baron, yeah, he was like, you know, red. I do like the burnt red. Although we could go... oh, indigo? Interesting. Burnt red. I think burnt red's probably what we want to do here. Second... oh, this on the back, okay. Pale green. Oh, that's right here too, okay. Indigo. Okay. Oh, we can do a camouflage. Okay. Bunch of different kinds too. Well, if that's the case, then let me swap this to something that'll work a little bit better, you know? I mean, indigo, yeah, that's just a blue, though. That's what's kind of throwing me off. Burnt red and maroon. I'm surprised they won't let you do like a white. That's what it was, Daisy White, never mind, right there. Okay. Just all the different ones of these. That's actually pretty cool looking. I like that one. I think I like that one the best. That one's pretty good too, but I definitely think I like that other one the best. Where's it at? That one, yeah. Trim. Oh, okay. I don't think we want indigo. I think we want something... Yeah, it's like, what kind of color do we want? Dusty white, yeah, I mean... Engine... Not a whole lot of colors, unfortunately. Probably dusty white still for now. Now the pontoon, though, the bottoms, I do want those to change. I think I want those the burnt red too. Propeller, that's fine. Ornament. Oops. Give me that burnt red. There we go. What? Wait, what's this? What is that doing? Oh, this is the decal. Okay. Jeez, some of this stuff you just don't... What the heck is going on? Cancel. No, let me go back to the freaking thing. Really? I want to put a decal on this thing. Wow, okay. No, wow, okay, that's really annoying. Decal, here we go. What do we want? Let's see. Oh, I like that one. That one's not bad either. That's... Ooh. I do like that too. Because that's literally like Rosgrees. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Leave it like that. Oh, whoa. Oh, this is where do you want it? Oh, okay. No, I like it on the tail. Wish you could change the color of it though, but that's fine. Ooh. I like how that makes it look a little bit dark too. With a little bit of weathering. Markings. Oh, okay. Oh, I like that. Hey, give me this. I like that a lot. Okay. Okay. Oh, cockpit. Oh, oops, sorry. Yeah, I think we want this. Same thing, that burnt red. Nice. I'm curious about this though. If I... Oh, that's the different kind, okay. Oh no, that's different design of it. Oh no, that's how spaced out do you want it. Okay. And that's, I guess, where do you want it at? Oh, okay. I like that though, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good too. Oh, that looks actually pretty nice. Yeah, that looks pretty cool because it almost looks like it's tearing apart, you know? That one actually looks pretty intense too. I think that looks okay, right? Yeah, because we may change it over time. Oh, okay, so it's like moving the whole thing. Gotcha. Okay, I kind of like that too. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. I have 3 minutes. We're just gonna head out real quick. I just want to fly for a second in the new plane.
Now, with all the technical information out of the way, we are free to do whatever we want.
Sounds good.
I might suggest we visit the local bars and see if they're willing to buy brews from us. The more bars we can deliver to, the more money we can make. We could start with a bar called the Pelican and Pipe. It's just around the corner from here. I'll put down a marker at the location. Let's pay them a visit.
For now, I just want to take off. There we go, look at us. Nice. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and call it from here. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.